Okay. Hello, dear friends. Good afternoon. Such a beautiful, beautiful afternoon. And here I am on my backyard. And I have done a couple of sheets of calligraphy exercise just to calm down my heart. And I think calligraphy is one of a very effective method to calm down yourself, to just hold on that bumping heart. And when you do calligraphy, no matter it's a Chinese calligraphy or Western calligraphy, you focus, because that's the way of doing it. If you are thinking about other things, thinking about the background noise, thinking about other people surrounding, it's better you stop it and not to do it, because it's a very, very precious moment. I stop. And when it is gone, put your heart, your soul, your spirit, come back to it, and then start to do. And when you do it, you are totally lost in your own thought, in your own focus and concentration, and not caring about anything else. That is the stage we are looking for, and that is the stage that everyone can get. And this is also the stage that really put me calm and relaxed. And from time to time I hear it, because if you do not hear, it is not an interference to you. If you hear, it is an interference. And sometimes we can ignore, sometimes we cannot. I hear it and it does disturb me, so I will stop. So here is my point. No matter what we do, it could be cooking, it could be writing, it could be painting, or do some woodwork or gardening, anything. Once you put yourself totally into your state, you zoom in, it's you lost yourself, and you are inside yourself. It's a very, very calming and consolidating moment, because you have the best friend of yourself. And so do calligraphy, any calligraphy, Chinese calligraphy or Western calligraphy. I am both at the beginner stage, at the learning stage. So maybe I can share with you some of my thoughts from the beginner's point of view. And although I am a beginner, I have nothing less in the enjoyment, in the joy, heureuse, the spiritual enrichment than any masters. So we may be different in skill level, but we are nothing different in the enjoyment. No matter you are beginner as me, or super advanced, or pre-beginner, no matter what level you are, seeing the progress is what really encourages us. And the first thing is prepare yourself, not about material, not about a good location. It's about prepare your mindset. Calm down and sit comfortably. does not need to have a fancy chair, fancy table. A piece of things can put your bottom on and sit straight. That is good. So here I am sitting just the comfortable height of it. So I can control the situation. I can see things around me, but I am not too tall so that I need to bend myself. I do not need to. I am straight and comfortably put things aside. I will start. And one of the things very important in Chinese painting, do not pretend. Do not pretend you hold the pen like that. That is not right. Do not pretend. Hold the pen. Pull, push. So your hand can easily move. Straight. Don't do this. Don't do this. Just comfortably. Now let's see how we hold the pen. You sit straight, okay? This way you are a little bit closer to me and you can hear better. And so you can hear better. I feel you can hear better. So you sit straight and the air flow, the airway is through, is open, and you are comfortable. You are not stretching, you are not holding, just very natural, very natural. Now, let's see how you hold the brush. In Chinese painting, Chinese calligraphy, it's an unholy act. It's a very respectful, and we have this religiously kind of humbleness in front of a calligraphy brush. You do not need to be too, try too hard. So when we write in pencil, we hold this way, right? We hold this way. Okay, let me show you how we hold a pencil. This is usually the way to hold a pencil. And in writing, in normal writing, your pen is rest here. In calligraphy, it kind of rests here. Not Chinese calligraphy, Western calligraphy. You are a little bit more rigid than relaxed writing. In Chinese writing, it's even more rigid. Hold like this. You have two fingers holding it, and this thumb to help to let it stand. If these two fingers, it does not stay, right? One finger also okay, one index finger plus your thumb. It can stay. This one will make it more comfortable to move, to pull in. And this finger, my dirty finger, with ink, sometimes ink comes out to push, pull, push, pull, push. And if you use chopsticks often, you may find it quite comfortable. Chopstick method. And I always see people like this. And my students hold pencil like this. I feel it's not elegant. Hold it beautifully. Hold it beautifully. So you can move around. And the hand, this is the normal method of holding. But I need you to see a little bit further. Okay, when we hold it, Chinese painting, it's like in martial art. Your hand is trying to stand up. So it's very tiring, very tiring. Stand as much as you can. 1分钟. Like this. And when you write, the pen needs to be straight and needs to be held very strongly. My father used to pull my brush, and he told me his teachers used to pull to try to steal your brush. When you write, you hold it so strong, nobody can steal it, nobody can pull it away, because you are holding so strong. And this way you write the character 有劲, there is a strength in it. So hold it strong. And it depends on the brush, the hair tip, how long it is. If the tip is very long, okay, I was stopped in the middle. Please excuse me if this has taken you too much time. You can skip this part if you know how to hold the brush. Let me try to explain it better. So your hand will try to be as straight, as rigid, as elegant as possible. And when you write, now let's move this down a little bit. You can see when you write calligraphy, you need something to rest your hand. And here, if you write like this, your hand is suspending and it's not easy to control. There are several ways you can do it. First, if you use a smaller brush, which with a shorter hair, and this, your hand is almost the same as this lens. It's not so forced, so difficult. If this is very long, there's no way, I am very pain, there's no way you can reach here. You can use something to rest your hand. You can put your hand under, suspend. This way, your hand can have a better control because it is rested, it's comfortable, it's not suspended. When you suspend, just imagine anything. When you suspend, there is no resting place. Your hand will not be able to control, to move very steadily. Make sense? So you can do like this, or you can use a shorter hair brush. Of course, you can buy something soft to rest your hand a little bit. And it's same as when you use mouse, you play game, you are a gamer, you know you have a hand rest, mouse rest, right? Something like it can also help you. So let's see. Now we write. I will use this one to talk. So my brush is not too long. I can write, and if I make it even shorter, you can see my hand can rest here. If my brush is longer, see, my hand is relatively comfortable. Something Chinese painting is very, very, very taboo is to repeat your stroke. You have one life. You are good, that's it. You are not good, you are dead. So when you write something, oh, I go back to trace it again. 写字怕描，拉屎怕桥. So never, ever, ever, never go back again. Just one stroke. You are a gentleman, gentlewoman. You take responsibility of your action. You make it right, make it right. You do not make it right, start it again. Do not redo the thing you have done. So this is the way to write it. And your brush is always straight. Your brush is always very, very straight. You can see it's straight like this. That's the way you write calligraphy. And another thing about Chinese calligraphy is the 顿笔, is the stopping and the moving of it. Sometimes you stop, so it's a movement of fast, slow, and stay. Some quick, some slow. Okay, so I will just talk this much for today, and maybe another time we will talk a little bit more. Thank you very, very much. I love you. I really do. Do. Bye bye, friends.